Hey everyone, GamerJlee here and welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about the newest update over on HaloWaypoint.com. And we haven't really gotten an update to Halo 5 since Warzone Firefight had come out, and we thought, oh, this is it, this is all we're gonna get for the game, and it's done. Well, turns out that's not exactly true, as we got a preview of Autumn. Yes, we got basically this article talking about what will be coming this season. And what's pretty cool is that we're finally getting an in-game content browser. Now the thing for me is that we've already had something like this when it comes to Halo Waypoint itself, where you can basically search for certain maps, so on and so forth on the website. But it's awesome that we get it in game, and it's something we probably should have had from the very beginning. But what a lot of people are more excited about are the prefabs. Now what is a prefab? Well, a prefab is where, let's say you build a badass scarab, like it's the best scarab you've ever seen, and let's say you're building a new map and you're like, well shit, I'm doing a map that has to do with Covenant, I don't want to have to rebuild this scarab, what can I do? Well, you can make it a prefab and then move it from one map to another as a grouped thing of items. So basically you can create bases that you had in other maps into the main map. Pretty cool in my opinion, and honestly I think it's a really good feature that a lot of people are gonna like. Moving on from there, we do get a little bit of a preview of a brand new map idea. Now this one is kind of interesting because it looks like it's going to take place on San Helios. Now we don't have any names for the map, but what is really cool about this is it's going to be an arena battlefield. Now the image that it looks like some sort of ancient temple of San Helios, and honestly we don't have too many San Helios style maps. The only thing we really have is the one map that was released for Warzone Firefight, which is a really good map, but it's a little too big. So we'll have to see this once it actually comes out, and we'll have to see if it really lives up to the hype of getting a new map. Moving on from there, you see a little bit of concept art, nothing really important about it. It's just like some sort of ring with like rope or something attached to it. I really don't get why they would post it. It seemed like a waste of an image post, but hey, whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. But moving on from there, it turns out we're actually getting a brand new loadout gun. We're actually getting a brand new rack for loadouts, which this is going to be called the Gunfighter Magnum. Now if you're wondering where this came from, it's actually been in Halo 5 before. And you're probably saying, well wait, it's a brand new wreck, how has it been in Halo 5 before? Well, do you remember the cutscene where Buck and Locke are talking to one another and they're talking about how they're going to take down Chief? Well, Buck looks at his pistol and it's the same exact pistol. And from what it's to explain, it doesn't have smart scope and it has a quick mag reload system. So one, it's not going to have smart scope, and two, it's also going to be a quick reload. So this is going to be probably an interesting pistol that I'll have to check out once it is released with this new update. Moving on from there, we do get to see some new skins coming out, and I have to say I do not like the design of the BR. It looks really weird in my opinion, and honestly it doesn't look that interesting to me. It looks kind of like a very odd, you know, style of, you know, skin, but I do like the skin of the pistol. I love the Landgraf Magnum, which basically just has that little bit of antique, you know, sort of look to it on the front of the gun, where on the back it's kind of like a goldish, you know, like light gold, and then it also has the Master Chief helmet down below at the bottom. But honestly, it's a really cool gun, but I really do not like the BR, the Landgraf BR. It just doesn't look right to me, and honestly doesn't seem like that great of a skin. Now it's cool that we're getting skins that are diverse from what we normally get, but overall I'm not very excited about the, you know, current skins that we're getting. But moving on from there, we do not get too much more, just a little bit more about Action Sack coming to basically Halo 5 Guardians. Like I said, this should have been in there much sooner, but hey, we're finally getting it, so whoop-de-freaking-do. Moving on from that, the last thing we really have to talk about is that we are getting some new items in the Xbox Avatar Marketplace. We're getting Androx's armor, Androx's toy mace, a UNSC Jackrabbit, and a Banished Chopper. These are all going to be props that are going to be available for Halo Wars 2. Now, a lot of us are really excited for Halo Wars 2, including myself, since it's coming to both console and PC. I'm looking forward to this game. It's one that I honestly have a lot of, memories with playing Halo Wars 1, and I've been excited for a sequel for a very long time. So hopefully this lives up to the hype. I played the beta and it was a lot of fun. But let me know what you guys think of all this in this new update. I personally think it was a really cool update. I think that we're going to be getting smaller and smaller updates along with longer terms between these updates. So honestly, don't look forward to too much more when it comes to Halo 5 Guardians. I think sooner or later it's really going to start to die off, because right now, even at this moment, Halo 5 has just not been as fun for me as, it used to, and it's just kind of slowly getting to the point of its life cycle, where I'm just going and playing Master Chief Collection with a lot of my friends and having a good time. So anyways guys, if you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you dislike this video, go ahead and leave a dislike. If you have any comments or grievances or so on and so forth about anything I talked about in this video, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, GamerJlee signing out.